That was a Galazzo if we've ever seen one, a goal and an assist right here at home, where there's some pretty fond memories that you've had alongside this guy as well.
Yeah, look, to be honest, it's exactly as I imagined it in my head. So it's nice that it's worked out that way. Obviously, Bruce and I shared some nice memories, and it's that game against Western Sydney was the last one I played here. So really good memories now.
We said that in the pre-game, but talk to me about playing on that right-hand side, coming in a little bit more. How comfortable did you feel playing that position or having that role generally, and first half to second half? Because from the outside looking in, second half you seem to find pockets a little bit better, had a bit more time to look forward, run forward, attack the defence.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit as the game gets more stretched. This year and last year in Saudi, it's a position that I'm playing a lot more, whether it be on the left or the right or in the middle. So I am playing more in as a 10. We don't actually play with wingers in Saudi, but obviously historically, nice.
He lost his train of thought when he saw the ball flying in the back of the net there.
Historically, obviously I play a little bit wider. As I've gotten older, I've started to drift more in the middle. You know, I'm learning it. I am becoming more comfortable from doing it in Saudi, and obviously it's nice to be able to get the goal, but to be able to link up the way we did and put into practice the small amount we've been able to work on in such a short time.
Yeah, we spoke about that, about seeing Popper's stamp on this team in such a short space of time. How do you think the boys adapted with the personnel changes, the formation changes, the way you're trying to break oppositions down?
Yeah, I think we did really well, even in the first half. I think, you know, like I said, in the first half, China were very, very compact. Sometimes we maybe forced it a little bit. We spoke at half-time about just making sure that we don't do that, change the side when it's on, finding the pockets when necessary. But hats off to the boys, because we went 1-0 down. And, you know, after the first two games of, you know, the results that we had, could have easily gone into our shell, but we showed big character to respond in the way that we did and obviously pick up the 3 points, and now we have to move on to a big game away.
We saw earlier, just then, and you reacted to it, your gorgeous goal scored tonight. Which one do you prefer, though, that or this banger against Lebanon about 7 months ago?
Yeah, look, I think the only goal that's going to beat the one here is the one at the World Cup. So even though that came in a loss, it's still a World Cup goal. But yeah, definitely this one here tonight.
And how enjoyable and special to score at this stadium, in front of your family and friends, not for your local club, but for your country.
Yeah, like I said before, as I imagined it, as I'd hoped. But
was this a goal you actually imagined? Did you say, I'm going to pick
something like that
somewhere?
Why didn't you hit the first one in the first
Because I felt like it was too far out of my feet, and I just, I wasn't going to pass up a second opportunity. But to be honest, like the goal, the win on par, and then being able to walk out with my boy was really special. So.
Goody, what is life like under Popper thus far? We heard that there's lollies out of the change rooms. That's one change that we are aware of on the DL. But what's the change, or the biggest change, been for you?
I think it's obviously when any change comes, it's the fresh start. But you know, there's different messaging now that we're receiving. It's a different style of play. It's a lot to take in. Yes, there's a new dietitian, and the biggest message is just getting back to the elite standards that we have to hold. You know, no matter what we do in our club careers, his messaging is no matter what we do in our club careers, nothing will ever be as important as playing for your national team. And that's the messaging for us, getting back to that elite standard that we know we can hit. That's what we're trying to do.
So what's it going to take? So you're jumping on a plane, you're going over to Japan to face Japan, who sit top of the group tonight. Was so crucial to keep hopes of that top two automatic qualification to the 2026 World Cup alive. I mean, this isn't lost on you. You know the drill. You've been there. You've done that. So what does that look like?
Yeah, look, I think we know we have to go there and try and pick up points. We know Japan's a very good side, but we go in with confidence in the way we play, and we'll be aggressive. But, you know, I think tonight, enjoy this little moment, get recovery in tomorrow, and then really focus on Japan as we go over there. And I'm sure the coaches will be doing their research, or have already done it, and preparing us as best we can.
Crossing our fingers for you. 8:45 live and exclusive on Paramount Plus. The Socceroos v Japan, who sit top of the group. They play Saudi Arabia at 4:30 a.m. this morning. Craig Goodwin, it's so great to have you home. We've absolutely loved it. 46,000 fans here to watch on, and your family as well. Big congratulations on the result tonight.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.